What does it mean to love your country? For Pakistanis, that question may carry a different meaning. Born in 1947 from the idea of a Muslim homeland, Pakistan is now one of the world's most populous countries. But 75 years on, since its birth, Pakistan is still grappling with turmoil, political upheaval, economic crises, even questions of survival. And yet, you'll still see the flags flying high and the cricket stadiums roaring with chants of Pakistan Zindabad. Patriotism runs deep here, but what does the love for this country actually mean? In your opinion, what does it mean to be a Pakistani?
Well, I would say being a Pakistani would definitely be born in a country where we would have a lot of diversity.
We love our culture, our city, our national heroes, and this is a great country.
Pakistani isn't just a word, it's a kind of feelings. Like being a Pakistani national, I'm basically cultural wise, historical wise, we are a nation.
To be a citizen, a good citizen, and to accept the rule of law and work for the country and serve the country.
We're about 10 minutes into this street interview segment here at the Peshawar University. First impressions are, firstly, the English is impeccable. They're very, very articulate. They're flawlessly polite. And exactly what I noticed when I did these street interview segments in India, people have an incredible, the average person has, I think, a pretty incredible knowledge about their past, and they're very, very patriotic. Uh, that honestly is something that I haven't experienced in my own country. I don't think the average person has an incredible knowledge of their history, but that is the case here. And it's a pleasure to talk to people that know that much.
Someone who stands for peace, someone who stands for human rights, someone who stands against oppression, the oppressor.
Having a country which indirectly a nuclear power country. It feels good to be among the best country in the world, just like UK, France, America, and same with on that background. I can go just like in Asia with. So it feels too much good to be a Pakistani on that view.
For me, being a Pakistani does not simply just mean to be a citizen of Pakistan, but also a person who is willing to risk is everything, sacrifices everything for the sake and the success of the nation, for the country.
To me, to be a Pakistani means to love your country, to work for your country, and to stand for your country.
If Pakistan were to go to war tomorrow, yes, would you go and fight for them?
Sure, I'll obviously opt for a war, but our leaders are not. But I'll say that they are trying their best not to opt for war. And we are a peaceful country, we are peaceful people, and we are making sure that the world peace is never disturbed because of Pakistan. Instead, we are trying to be peaceful for the other countries as well.
I will.
Yeah, I would love to fight for Pakistan because of all the martyrs and all the people that have died for us during the partition and during all the sacrifices that they've made for us and still are making. So I would definitely love to be a part of the war if there's any in the future.
Yeah, of course. Why not? We fight recently with India, and that's amazing.
I don't believe in war basically. War isn't a solution of anything, I guess, in my point of view. Everyone has their own point of view, but in my point of view, it's not an issue. Basically, it's not a solution of anything.
First of all, we are not in favor of war. We are peaceful people and we love peace. And we believe that we should be in peace with our neighbor countries and with the worldwide countries. But in case, because our own safety and our own peace is more and more lovely to us.
We also go for defense. If there is war, our country is in dangers. If there are threats for our country, so absolutely we will go for defense.
Would you be willing to die for your country?
Yeah.
Our religion, it tells us you should die if it comes for your country, for your religion. So yes, it will be an honor to die for Pakistan.
Okay.
Of course, this is my country and I love my land, and for that I am ready to die, and That will be my honor to serve the country, and even if I die, I don't care. Yeah, if it comes to this, I will. But obviously depends. But yeah, the short answer would be yeah.
Sure.
Before the partition of India, the Muslims were treated so harshly, but now we live like a king. We are free to go anywhere. Even every religion is free in the Pakistan. So we all are dying to sacrifice for Pakistan.
Yes, why not? Because it's my country, and a person who cannot die for his country, then he's not a human.
Obviously, India and Pakistan have had a lot of tension since 1947, including this year. Who is to blame for that, in your opinion?
That is actually a diplomatic matters.
I think it is a big problem of politician.
Like we are not the one who can highlight someone. Everyone being a human being, we make mistakes. It's not from one sided. Like if I blame India or India blame us, it doesn't work like this.
It's basically political tension. If we see the hearts of the people, and so we are very much connected people. We love them, they love us. Yeah, there are tensions between the politicians, but I'll keep that and say that that's political tension. Both the parties in India and in Pakistan, they exploit the narratives, the people, for their personal gains in both countries.
Throughout the world, I think India come number first on the polls and on the propaganda media. You can check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a fact check on that one.
The thing is, they start, and order to retaliate. Sorry for that. This is my duty. Being a citizen of Pakistan, and order to really retaliate on that stance. So that's
Yeah.
why. So you see the retaliation. They started and we ended. The way we ended, that was just like a surprising.
India started the war. He was the one that started the war, and we were the one that first of all, when a person attacks you, you self defend yourself. So they started the war, and we defended ourselves. Then we gave them the reply, and their generations will remember that reply. 6-0, of course, you know.
India attacked, so we will blame India. They attacked on us, so definitely we will blame on them. Yes.
But they claim you attacked them.
No, no. First you have to no one is telling that I did this thing. No one wants to say that I did the wrong things. Everyone says that I'm doing the right and he's not doing the right. But according to the history, they did the wrong thing. So for the attack, so for that's why we are blaming India.
As an Australian, I know one Pakistani very well because of the cricket, and that's Imran Khan. Do you think Pakistan is stronger or weaker because of Imran Khan not having power?
So I don't see him as a bad person. Yeah, there can be improvements in his establishment and his political system.
But should he be in jail?
Well, that's a difficult question, but I'll leave that to the judiciary system of Pakistan, because I believe that it's really strong.
In front of our eyes, in Imran Khan's era, everything was better.
So without him, obviously it's getting a bit worse.
So why is he in jail?
There are many reasons that he is in jail. He's a rigid body. He don't know how to lay down.
Suppressing of the opposing voice, that shouldn't be the policy of the state, and unfortunately currently it is the policy.
So we've just wrapped up our Pakistan edition of our Nationalism Street interview segment. This was really interesting for me because it's the first time I've taken the same questions to another country. I've now asked these questions both in India and in Pakistan. So it's very interesting to compare and contrast the answers on both sides of the border. I would say that the overwhelming number of Pakistanis I spoke to this afternoon believed that they were a peaceful country, so they were less inclined to go to war. When I was in India, without hesitation, everyone said, yes, I would love to fight and I would love to die for my country. There was a little bit more contemplation in Pakistan this afternoon. Having said that, people were still very patriotic and often concluded they'd be willing to die for their country, something that I still personally struggle with. And I will say that both sides of the border, there were answers that said that they were a peace-loving country. I think everyone likes to think of themselves as a peace-loving country and proclaim that they are peace-loving. But of course, we still end up with wars almost every year, including this year in April. It's difficult for me to navigate through the truth or the misinformation on the ground here. In India, they were saying that they defended themselves against what they call the Pakistani attack. That's exactly what the Pakistanis also just said this afternoon. So I'll leave it to you to decide, and I hope that this street interview helped you understand at least the mood on the ground in this latest segment.